Welcome back. Uh, Music's going to be kind of loud. Uh, this was a planning video, so I don't really need this anymore. Delete it, and we're going to go over here to. Let's play this one. Actually, I should probably make a duplicate so I can show you better what I'm doing. Anyway, to the point of the video, because I do want to keep this brief. We are. I am not going to be playing some of the new features that have been added to the game. There's Soul Steel, and now there is a mob dungeon, and uh, these are both available on the server, and they seem really really kind of cool to do it. Like yeah, there's Soul Steel here, and then there's the Mob Maze, which is a rogue light game. Those from not familiar with what a rogue is, just for a quick recap, way back when there was gaming on PC for the most part, if not in the arcade, there was a game called Rogue. And basically, you played a thief, you went into a dungeon, and if you died, game over. That was it. There was no, it was permadeath. It was a permadeath game. A rogue light game, which is what Minecraft technically is anyway. Your character dies, but the loot drops, and you have a certain amount of time to get back to that point to pick up your loot. And a lot of times, if you get blown up with a creeper, at least on Java, it used to happen, some of your loot would get destroyed in the explosion, depending on how things stacked in the order of operations in the program. So a roguelite maze battler, but it is a group play game. There's no solo mode, at least that I can see. But you have to be online, and in order for me to be online, um, I have to do a subscription. So there's the yearly PlayStation Plus with one movie credit for $80. That's the essentials. Uh, if I do 3 months, it's $25, and if I do 1 month, it's $10. So is it worth my effort to do a month subscription PlayStation Plus just to try out Mob May, excuse me, and Soul Steel, and all these other little. Uh, you see, there's another roguelite or rogue like. Uh, yeah, no, not really, because most people who come to this channel don't really give two rips about what I'm doing with those things. So no, I won't be playing those. Uh, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and make a creative copy. Duplicate the world first. One time I did this backwards. Oh, that was a heartbreaker for me. It was a really good world too, and we were all playing it, and I had to tell my friends, "I'm sorry, guys. I want to make a copy of the world to kind of review what our plan for building was, and I accidentally made the world as a creative copy, as a creative world." And they were like, "Yeah, let's still play it." We did have fun. We did have fun. We just knew that there was no achievements going to be made in that. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and well, I'm going to go ahead. I say we because I'm used to playing this game as a group. That's the thing, is that I am used to playing Minecraft as a group, and I miss the times where we could play it as a co-op split screen. So the Wandering Trader sold some moss blocks, so I have that here. I harvested all the moss blocks except for those over here. So built the house. Haven't decided what I want to do with the terrace yet, uh, or the balcony, or whatever you call it. Um, I was thinking about doing shrubs all the way around, kind of like I got a little bit of greenery right here because I realized that my bedroom space does not have a decent view other than that roof, but that's okay. The other idea is that I could take off the roof and have the whole thing be an open top garden. I finally tried out the campfire roof setup, so we have this right here. I like it. Overall, I think uh, it does what it's supposed to do. Went with an aesthetic storage system. There's a couple of bonsais I have up here. The enchanting room is up and fully working. I don't have anything in my hands. This crafting area is still in its proto state. I know I'm going to put some shelves up here with items. I'm trying to limit the use of uh, workstations like this because I don't want to I don't want to have workers that I'm not using. Um, Again, don't forget the whole point of me having a village is to have access to gear that would otherwise take a whole lot more resources than I need. Like I finally got a toolsmith to spawn a shovel, to offer shovels. I don't know what his end game's going to be. I have the smoker here for the butcher because that's happening. Now that I have all the bookshelves that I need, the rest of this is just going to be basically for leather for books to trade with the librarian, with the expectation that I might get some good enchantments. He has a couple of good enchantments. I think he's got Bane of Arthropods and a Smite. If I can find the gentleman, show you guys what he's offering. Okay, it's funny because it's like it rains in this region constantly. I don't mind it, except for when I'm playing in normal mode and shit just spawns everywhere it fucking wants. Um, that's the only thing that I'm not keen on. Where is my librarian? Oh. Alright, let's do this real quick. Did he? No, they're not. I traded with him already, so he's not supposed to switch jobs. Okay. Right. I've almost gotten them all to be in the same room as their crafting stations. Eh, Here's the thing. So, let's see. There's the librarian. He should. There he is. Okay, so yeah. So he's offering. If I can get this, finesse this. Yeah, Smite, and I believe this should be Bane of Arthropods, right? So down here will be some other things. I'm growing cows for leather to make books. Um, don't get much of it. It's just going to be straight books for emeralds, and not an efficient emerald earning. But I want to level him up, and that's the point. And if he gets to a level that I'm like completely unhappy with, then that's going to be a thing. The bamboo farm is the only farm I have apart from the clay farm. Um, Bamboo farm is I have this here as an attempt to keep shoots from falling onto the wall top. I don't know what's going. I have to get the terminology right. Out here in the garden, it's not really a farm; it's more like just a garden. Doing okay with that. We've got a beehive here, and there's one over here now. Like I said, I'm working this, pushing this back because right about there's some altitude here, so you can see somewhere. I'm going to central it around this tree. I like that idea. Um, I did have to remove the tree that was in that original village, but I replaced it with two twin acacias, and then I'm going to be relocating the pale oak, like I mentioned earlier, once I harvest a few more blocks out of that area. But yeah, so the secondary village is going to be, I'm going to try to grow one around here and then maybe push it further back into the river area. I haven't really explored back this part yet, so I'm not going to go too far. Fog of War is great in a rainstorm, so it doesn't allow me to see too much before I actually explore it on foot. I've done some harvesting out here in the jungle, not too much to talk about. I'm only working with two spruce trees, two jungle trees, a single cherry tree, and an oak tree at this point because I have so many resources in there. But this is basically the layout right now. These two guys are going to get pulled out, and I'm going to add more houses here. Probably doing some singletons, um, just to get more variety and apply the density to it. Um, for a very long time when I was playing Minecraft, I took it very simulationist. I had to have things fully developed and aesthetic and all that kind of stuff. Now I just want it to look nice and work fine. Um, I don't need the houses to be these fully elaborate villager homes that are just I mean, if I was going to do that, the footprint for this place would be 5 times its size, honestly. And while that might be a nice end goal or project plan, at the present time, like I said, I'm just trying to get everything set up so that I have a steady inflow of tools and materials. And then I'm going to start my actual normal mode adventuring. Uh, I've been holding off on going out to the jungle temple that's over there because I want to do that. I want to do that in normal mode. I want the challenge of the mobs coming at me. I might even do it at night in the rain. Who's to say? Anyway, that's basically it. Long drawn out video, a little bit of an update. I'm really liking the way this is all turning out. It's got a little bit of a theme park vibe. That gate will be opened up eventually once the hillside back there is cleared out enough. And then I'm going to build a tower over here once that hillside out there is cleared out enough. So things to do. Till then, be nice and play well.